Antoni Joshua Elwen Carlos Takam adalah pertandingan tinju profesional yang dipertandingkan pada 28 Oktober tahun 2017 untuk kejuaraan kelas berat WBA, IBF, dan IBO.
Robert McCracken stepping down in the distance.
The effects of his last fight where, we pulled up the cut, but also he was vulnerable. It saved the referee. That must show Joshua, that must have shown him, I got to get back to me. This combination punches
from Joshua. That's why Robert McCracken in the corner has been pleading with him to throw more of that.
Trying to push Joshua back.
Trying to deny. He's got to just step back and find himself. Underestimated George Groves in the first of their.
Getting caught and hurt.
Takam takes the gamble, goes to throw the big right.
Because from worrying signs with that cut, the corner didn't look happy.
Joshua, nod of acknowledgement to underestimate Takam. Joshua buoyed by that brilliant left hook, superb left hook, waited, bided his time, found the gap, sent it home. Fourth round, another strong left hook, right hand over the top. Well, confusion in the corner just for a moment there, but he leaves his stall here in the fifth against a clearly unsettled challenger in Takam, who recovered almost instantly. Strange for someone as experienced and as tough as Takam to be troubled. Joshua himself has ridden the tackle in terms of that damage to his nose.
The doctor let it go, but the referee's not happy with it.
You'll be facing somebody who's underprepared. Joshua flicks out the left hand, steady feet.
Oh, good shot from Joshua. But look at
good work to the body and then following up to the head of Joshua. We'll get a closer look at the end of the round, but again, good work.
And Joshua turning the screw here,
bobbing and weaving and trying to limit the amount of damage done. As once again being urged by McCracken to use that left hand. Actually returning to the work of Joshua, the kind that we've seen in his previous, the ringside doctor, because blood is still flowing. Doctor says Takam can right, sneaky right hand from Takam gets through.
But a more positive start to the round here from Joshua again.
Back into a groove as Takam fights back.
But look how good he is when he lets his hands go. Shots he hasn't been fully committing. Punch power.
Takam's feeling discomfort about blood around his face.
Oh, good from Joshua, right hand, left hook, but that must show.
But his record suggests that he will be fighting. Expect that from him as the blood pours like a river now down the right hand side of his face, that right eye.
Oh, nice left hook there from Joshua on the finish at the bell.
He's asking the question, Barry, do you want to go on? What are you doing is the question from Phil Edwards. This is remarkable.
Because I'm not sure if they're going to let this continue.
6 scheduled to go 12 for Joshua's portion. Joshua talking to
combination punches of Joshua has been sporadic in this fight more than ever before.
Joshua finish that combination. Maybe Joshua not expecting a shot to be fired to the head. Seems to be relishing the willingness of Takam. Takam tries to slip inside the left hand of Joshua. Nice. And this for Joshua.
Pouring it there. Takam. We also say lovely.
Deflected slightly by the right. Blood reappears around that right eye of Carlos Takam. Portrayed in the centre of the ring. This is my game, is the look on the face of Antoni Joshua. Whips the right hand over the top, but Joshua was wise to it, just stepping back out of range. But Takam becoming a test of stamina as he just steps back and takes a huge lungful of breath. To go at Wembley Stadium, back in a big stadium fight here once again, and being asked some questions by exactly what Robert McCracken asked for. Just ease back, give yourself the room to...
The left side of the chin and the right grip to protect the right side. You have to hit the top of the head for every shot you throw. Good shot there from Joshua.
Thrown a lot of shots also in this contest.
What a right
coming off that hard fight. Managed to come back, and in that previous round, the 6th, landed some at this stage, but he is providing some surprises there as Robert McCracken once again slip in those counter punches when Takam rushes forward.
But he just took the shot on the elbow, didn't he?
Close to landing much more effectively than it did. Right hand from
then I thought the referee was going to stop the fight, and I didn't think we get into the wrong side. Again, the distance is important, that he maintains that distance. When he throws the shot, he doesn't lean too far over. They were wilting him, weren't they? You know, they were draining energy, but it's not seeing how
the last two fights against Dominic Brazil and against Vladimir Klitschko, against much taller opposition.
Didn't rush to his work, and then let a 3-punch combination go.
And from Takam. And at one stage it seemed like the corner might be looking for it. A right hand over the top again from Takam.
Allowing the guy to fire back, as we see here. Good left to the body there.
Both to the body and the head, in particular one right hand over the top as Joshua tries to get
from Joshua.
Another lovely example of what you said, Barry. Catch it on the elbow and counter. Pings.
Took that well there, Joshua. I thought that was a filthy right hand there from Takam.
Joshua stands his ground, fires back almost immediately. Line of attack to the body. Very powerful shot with a jab, and then that whipping right hand underneath the elbow of Takam. Right hand sneaks through from Takam at the end of that latest exchange. Joshua finishes with good work by the left hand once again, but still enough in that round, Barry, to suggest that Takam has got some fight left at least.
I think it was more of a chess match, possibly. Yes, he was just a little bit trying to build it up again for the makes a play.
On that occasion, did win in controversial circumstances when
I think he felt that left hook, a couple of seconds.
Solid jab from Joshua, but one in ripples of Joshua, which came, we should remember, as early as the second round, might have given him problems